Orientation is locked. Rotate this back. Why is that locked? I don't understand. Oh, you can lock it now. I don't understand why it's locked. Anyway, I'll have to use this way instead. This way will probably be easier. Now, this is a pure, again, a live that I wasn't expecting on doing. I just says, I'll do it to get it going. How you doing, Paul Sweeney? What's the crack? Well, man. So, I'll take you through what I'm doing here today. I'm actually like doing the accounts, doing orders and stuff for grantautohouse.com. Okay, go through me. Reconnecting. That's not great. Maybe if I do this will probably be a better job. We might get more signal here. Oh, jeez, we're in the business. We've got Paul Sweeney, Tyrell, hello everyone, Ian Loughlin. What's the crack, lad? How's Ian? How's the farm? So if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm basically doing a heap of orders for grantautohouse.com. So if anyone wants merch and stuff, which I've been putting on for ages, and I should have launched this properly on YouTube, but I didn't. But we finally have the merch store live. So that's like Grant Auto House gilet. This is a triple XL, so that's a pretty big one. So one that's my size would be maybe an extra large. As you can see, lovely little sleeveless gilet. They're nice for the summer. But that's what I'm at. I just had to come on here while I have a few minutes and I'll update you on what's going on. The stream is a bit fuzzy, yeah, sorry, we're in the shed here at the moment, so the signal wouldn't be the greatest. Everyone's well anyway, so yeah, sorry about this. I just had to come on and chat for a few minutes. Oh god, any other crack with the lads anyway now? Haven't spoken to these in a while. I definitely haven't came on a live stream in ages. I don't have a Chinese, I'm absolutely full to the brim. So just want to see what's going on here anyway. This screen is a bit fuzzy. Maybe if we go outside here or open the door a bit more, it might work. Because we're running off the 4G, I don't even have the Wi-Fi out here yet. The cameras are kind of taking it all up. Can you see me now? See me now? Right, so yeah, this is what I'm at. I'm just doing a bit of stock take. I'll show you actually around the shop real quick while I'm here. So this is us just getting stock. I want to show you everything the order stuff. So all the curtain going through paperwork and other bits of scrap. Doing our best. How's the heating in the shed? Not going great. Not great at all. I just want to say I love your vids. I love trucks, how you build your company. I'm a viewer from Africa, a long time subscriber. It's my last year in high school. My dream is to come on to our truck with you. Maybe one day, my man. Never say never. Isn't that what we say? Favourite detailing brand? I don't really have a favourite, but I kind of have a few favourite things from different companies. So like this is P&S. It's called Express Interior Clean. That's like my favourite interior cleaner. My favourite phone for the trucks at the moment is this stuff here from Expert Detailing there on the Long Mile Road. If you want to buy something off their website, actually I have a discount code with my name on it. It's IG10. Shameless plug, I know. And then everything else is kind of generic. Like I have Reflect Auto Care stuff there from ages ago, and I just have bits and pieces of everything. I don't really have any favourites in particular. I like certain different products that different companies have to offer. I don't think like any one brand has like the best of everything. AutoSmart's pretty up there, but there's a few other things that I don't really like either. So any new lorries lined up this year? Yeah, there's one or two in the pipeline. Hopefully we get one of them so I can get me Volvo back shortly. I think every time I go into the shed that all the signal disappears, and then anyone comments, I lose when I come inside. But yeah, you know, nothing in particular favourite brands. I like P&S, I like Expert, I like Autosmart, I like the likes of tires, Maguire's Tire Gel. What other stuff do I like? I'm mad to try this Kosh Chemie stuff that the lads in Expert are trying to get me to give a bash, so I'll probably try that stuff next. It's a bit expensive, like, but we'll give it a go. I think I don't really have anything in the shed anymore. All my cleaning stuff, as you can see, is there, but it's not even all of it. Most of it's in the van, and I have a few bits down the container, and I have bits and pieces all over the place. My next mission is to get the Berlingo fitted out with a power washer. That's kind of what I'm planning on doing next. And that way I can do mobile cleaning as well as fitting everything else, do you know what I mean? For my mobilization, keep trying. Waiting for more visits and mobilization. Thank you very much. Use much Autosmart. I love High Style. I've used what's the PFR they have called? I can't remember. Use G101's good all purpose cleaner. What's the other stuff? The polish stuff. I can't remember because I don't use it very often, but it's been a while since I used it. But I'm actually gonna do an Autosmart. I'm gonna go shopping, buy a few bits out of Autosmart, and do that as my next test video. Do you know what I mean? For the washing talks, and we use them on a truck for the next one, I think. Which is back over here. Needs charging. Oh yeah, Ian, how's things, pal? Quick question: have you any experience with the plunger pump on a washer? On a power washer, plunger pump? Is that like the attachment that they give you on the power hose to put it in the snow foam, or put it in the foam and sorry, 1 second. To put it in the foam and like it can come through the lance that way? I've never heard of a plunger pump before that. Goodbye everyone, it's almost 10 PM. Have a good one, Tyrrell. Enjoy yourself, my man. Hope to have you back at some stage. I'm planning on doing more videos, just with all this taking off recently, it's just been absolutely mental. So yeah, I don't know, what do you guys recommend I should try? Do you guys have any recommendations of stuff that you think I should try that I haven't? I want to do an Autosmart video for sure, because I keep talking about it and I never end up doing it. What other one would I like to do? I'd love to do a Kosh Chemie one as well. That's kind of expensive. A lot of lads are also shouting at me as well, saying CarPro is meant to be very good. They're all kind of the same. Do you know what I mean? They all just have their different traits. Some people use more concentrate in their products and blah blah blah. They dilute their stuff down a bit more. But if you're looking for stuff like that's not particularly on a budget, but not robbing you either, is the Expert Detail stuff. I have to say most of the range is very good. Hi Ian, what's your preference on helmet design, like colour, etc.? So I'll pull out a few of what I have here, right? My favourite colours is any kind of colour with the cream in it, right? So I got black and cream ones in there recently, and I got them because they're kind of reminding me of like Guinness, and they're really, really nice. Now, Dutch style is kind of the only style that I get in. So, you know, I don't really like any of the other style. I don't like the Indian style. I don't like, you know, the ones with that come down in a V in the middle. I just don't like them. It's not my cup of tea. These are what you call Dutch style. So as you can see, they bow up, and they're all the same kind of bow the whole way along. So these are 2.3 meters long. If you can get a gist, that's half it. It's about a meter, whatever. And that's anything with cream in it is my favorite, I have to say. Really liking the cream. It makes the curtains look more expensive in my opinion, and they just go well with everything. The cream really just, you think white would be a better colour, but I'd much rather the cream. So that's a black and cream that I have. What other creams do I have? I've got a brown and cream, which are really nice too, if you like browns. I fitted these out, if you remember, in a video back in the summer to Sean Watson's 164. You would remember I fitted a set of curtains that are exact same as these. They're brown and cream, they're lovely, they're really, really nice. I have to go in the older school lorries, either brown and white or brown and cream or black and cream in the likes of 164 or you know, Volvo FH version 1 or whatever. I think the brown ones really, really go well. grey and cream. This is my personal favourite now. Because grey is just really in. At the moment it's really popular, especially for me. It's absolutely flying out the door. So grey and cream now. They're mine. So as I was saying, they're all like Dutch style spec, do you know what I mean? You can get other ones that like, so see the way they all bow and they're all like even the whole way along? You can get ones that don't bow and then come down in the V in the middle. Some of the older school lads like them ones. Personally, I'm not a big fan of them now. But, you know, everyone has their own way of doing things. I'm trying to get these back up, you can't really see. You can never tell from the camera, but they're so high quality. They're lovely. They're really nice. So, let's see a few more questions coming in. I've very good to answer these. Sorry about that. It is the pump on the back of the engine. Must be a new pump coming out. Victor, a petrol washer. Oh, right, okay. I have, the only petrol washers I have are the ones out Woody's, and they never lasted. Built hamper, snow foam, traceless, expensive but very good product. Darren, I might give that a shot next. Paddy Healy, what happened? The Mint Volvo. There's just another driver on it at the moment. For business reasons more than anything else. The work, like, I don't know if you've ever seen me do flatbed steel work. We do that work fairly regularly, and because I kind of run my own thing here now, I don't really have time to do it. And plus we ran out of 6x2s when we took this guy on, so he got my lorry. I'm driving the Renault at the moment now. It's only a temporary situation. We're waiting to get a new lorry so I can get my own one back. But come here lads, it's just business, you know what I mean? I don't really mind too much, to be honest. He's a good pilot, whoever your man who's on it. So look, I don't really care. It is what it is. Obviously I'm mad to get my lorry back, but you know what I mean? You gotta do you know what the business needs, and I don't have time to do his work. So that was what that lorry was kind of for anyway, but it doesn't really matter. It's all good. It's still there, you just haven't seen it in a while. A lot of people text me seeing on the road saying, hey, you ignorant bollocks. But it's just not me driving at the moment. What's your preference on cleaning products? What's the most affordable brand to choose that gives good results? So Reflect Auto Care, very good brand. You know, excellent for people on a budget, because the problem is if you go into Halfords, you could go in and spend like, I don't know, maybe 200 quid on a couple of little different small bottles and stuff like that there, for example. I have some in this tray in here. Sorry, I disconnected there. But the likes of Reflect Auto Care, or even Experts Detailing. So, likes of, if you wanted to buy a trim shine, let's just say from Maguire's or like Auto Bloom out of Halfords, for a bottle like this size, a litre, you'd be paying like over 20 quid. Whereas you can go into the likes of Expert or like Reflect and get a whole bundle of these. You can get, I think as far as I remember, you can get 5 litres for 50 quid, which is like a huge saving, because you wouldn't even get a litre out of the other products. Do you know what I mean? So the likes of why I preach these kind of products is for the younger guys only getting into it, that can, you know, actually try and, you know, charge people for a valet if they're going to go and do it, and then make a few quid as well, because, you know what I mean, there's no point in going around and buying fancy products and not making any money. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't work, it doesn't work out great for anyone. But that's just why I can push that. Just bought my first truck. Fair play, my man. Best of luck with it. I've heard some good things from Keenatex now from. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Can't beat a Renault. Oh no, Jesus no. You wanna make money in haulage, you buy yourself a Renault. You wanna lose money, buy a Scania. Anytime I see your trailers, your trucks, I nearly cream myself. They look that sexy. Go handy now, John. Relax. Only for the one time I send you the photo. I'm quite into detailing myself, but always start off with high intentions and get halfway through and just knock it out. It happens. Come here. I think it's just, for me, it's just OCD. Not even OCD, it's just, do you know what I love? I just love seeing it out clean and tidy. Fucking gives me a serious root. I'm not joking. Love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, I wonder, will the signal work over here? It probably won't. So I'm going to try and do some businessman things here now at the moment. Well, we can still all talk. So that's an invoice. That was paid by me. And we've got some receipts. Right, okay. Got some receipts. So when you're a businessman, yeah, I'm not even good at handling my own business. But when you actually own your business, you have to do a thing called like VAT returns. Now my VAT return isn't due because technically I didn't start my business until, well, I opened it in May last year, but I didn't start trading until like this year, technically speaking. That's not right. Any other pressing questions, lads? Will we have you for another few minutes until my phone dies? That is from the doctor. Paddy Graham Truck and Trailer Services. That was put under my name, so I can put that down for there. And that was also for a doctor's appointment. Oh Jesus, lads. But where are you all watching from, lads? I'd love to know where you're all. Is all mainly in Ireland? Or is there a few of you from the UK, or what's the crack? I know there's a good few lads from the UK watching nowadays. But okay, that's all irrelevant. Scania Volvo. Oh, if you're not watching this channel long enough, if you have to ask me that question. Keeps buffering. Yeah, sorry Darren. I'm in, see my shed here. It's made of material that they must have used in creating, what's that place in the States called? Fort Knox, because absolutely no signal gets in and out here, so I do apologise for the terrible signal. I'll do a better live next week when I'm not doing business. Labels. Receipts paid. So they're all 2023. See Trucker Tim doing some job on his fleet. Trucker Tim is some man, lads. Some man. 2023. Sold stock invoices. Oh, okay, bank documents. Receipts. Yeah, Trucker Tim is the man, lads. He's just the man. I love him so much. Now, I know people don't really get him. A lot of people don't get him, but I get him. I understand what he's trying to do. Now, that thing he did with the Mo video now, and got taken down straight away. It was a silly move, but I'll forgive him for that. Everyone can make mistakes. I've made a few myself, so it can be done. It can be done. Jesus, there's a few boys in here. I know you have said Volvo has always had your heart, but why do you prefer Volvo? Just, I just like them. They're just, I don't know, whenever I get in it, I think everything's in the right place in it. It's not like necessarily like Scania is crap, because they aren't. Like, they have a massive following for a reason. They are a good truck, like. It's just, whenever I get into the Volvo, you just instantly feel more at home, you feel more comfortable, you feel more confident as well, like driving it and using all the different features in it. And I think they drive nicer. I think they have a nicer power delivery, better traction. Yeah, just that kind of stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, when I stand back and look at a V8 Scania, like, they are cool, yoke. Like, do you think I'm gonna stand back and go, oh, that's horrible? Because, you know what I mean, I'm not like that. I do know that they're a good truck, but I just much rather me Volvos. That's it. There's, like, yeah, a few things, nothing really major, but getting better Wi-Fi connection to people. Hey Ian, good to see you on YouTube. Thanks for a million, Bob. Yeah, sorry, I've been neglecting YouTube. TikTok has been really taking over the past while. Steve Martin is in County Tyrone, Dungannon. What's up, my man? Up Dungannon, up riding, as the fella says. Should I be VAT registered? Just bought the truck, not ready to start until in the new year. Well, if you bought it, keep your VAT receipt. And if it's registered in your name or the company name, if you've formed it already, you'll be alright. Just hold on to your VAT receipt, whatever you do. Get your accountant on board as well. You have to get an accountant anyway, so get onto your accountant. They'll be the best person to advise you. Me and tax matters, I wouldn't be the best at it myself. All I remember is just keep all your receipts. Keep anything you pay for with your bank card. Keep all your receipts.
because I don't pay myself a wage on my business yet. I'm just trying to get it up off the ground. So we're trying to, like, basically any money I get into my business gets reinvested straight away. Like, as you can see, this merch here, that's the second run of merch that I'm after doing. So the first run paid for the second run, even though, like, I technically made money, but I had to put the money I made back into it to get more stock. And then when all that's gone, I'll have a bit of profit left out of that, and that'll get reinvested straight away into buying even more stock again. So it's kind of, with profit in business, you don't really see it until the end of the year. Like, so I don't really know if I'm making money. I know we're making a few quid, like, but it's nothing until the end of the year. And then you might say, all right, yeah, you've made this amount and you owe this amount in tax, which is half it, and then you have to pay your accountant and whatever else, and then all the other costs that come out, like diesel or, you know, like receipts and whatever else has to come out of it. So yeah, I'll talk a bit more about the business in depth in the future, when I know a bit more, to be honest with you, because I'm only going a short while. So we're gonna hope for the best and see if we can make money. Like, so I don't mind talking about making money, because, you know, at the end of the day, if you have a business, you have to make money, otherwise you don't make fucking a business. Do you know what I mean? What truck have you got then? I work for my old man's business, and he has, how many trucks does he have now? I can't remember exactly how many. It's near 20 anyway. So they're all his, like, so the Volvo, my Volvo, is his actual truck. Do you know what I mean? He owns it. I just drove it. Renault Premium. What a lorry. Best of luck with it, Dean. The Scanias are good, but it's all good with these V8s until they go wrong and cost a fortune. You're better off getting a lower spec Volvo than a Scania, in my opinion. Like, in my experience in lorries, which I've been around them my entire life, Scanias do just, when they go wrong, they really go wrong. No, I'm not saying they're not the only lorry in the world to go wrong. Volvos have gone wrong too as well. We have a version 3 there that got a heap of money spent on it before as well. So they're not all, you know, stress-free, apart from Renaults. Renaults are brilliant. They're brilliant. They just make so much sense. You think this. Deadly. A Renault is a Volvo at a different carbon price. A Renault is what Renaults are getting. If you're going for a 480 Renault, that is actually the 13-litre Volvo engine. However, all the actual parts are manufactured in Turkey, but whereas with the Volvo, all the parts are manufactured in Sweden with different grade of stuff. I was told that by a Renault dealer myself. Better gearbox in the Volvo than any other truck and comfort. Steve Martin, that's correct, my man. Absolutely correct. Oh, Len's in the building. How are you, Len? Is it your dad's firm or yours? No, it's my dad's firm. So my dad owns Grant Transport, and I own Grant Auto House. 2 separate businesses. Hope things go well for you in the new year and your new business. Thank you very much, my man. We're going to try my absolute best to make it work, and I'm going to do a couple of more events in the near future as well, because I did tease a couple of months ago that I was going to do this event called I'll save you the stress for it, right? It was called Lattes and Lorries, and it was meant to happen in, was it October? Whenever Full of the Pipe got announced. I was meant to announce mine the exact same day, and it was on the exact same weekend. So I didn't know Full of the Pipe was going to be announced. So I ended up pushing it out, and I says, John, I'll just do it in the spring when everything else gets a bit more quiet, because that was all happening at the same time, and then all this was taking off, and I couldn't take on any more of my plate, and now I have new wedding and all coming up as well. So I'm trying to keep the stress levels as down as low as possible if I can. I hope you all can see me here. I hope the signal's a bit better over this side. It's probably worse on this side. Yo, what car do you drive? what do I drive? I drive a Citroen Berlingo, my man. Don't even drive a car. I'm not that promoted. Hi Ian, Eamon in the UK. NDR Transport Scania is mint with the grey curtains, the colours. Thanks a million, Eamon. How are you, my man? Happy New Year to you. I'll have to send you over something soon. I was meant to do it before Christmas, but then I forgot. What was I going to do? Put these right in. But yeah, that's the crack anyway. That's what I've been getting up to the past as well. So I do apologise. I always make sure every year I always make sure every year that I get you up a Christmas special, which was the last trip you seen me do to Holland. So I'll never let you down on Christmas, but just during the year the videos do kind of slack off a bit, which is not my intention. I would love to do this full time. It's just, as you can see from my face, it's exhausting. Thing is though, people who are setting up firms and owner drivers starting up is a silly idea with the cost of living. You see big firms trying closing, or owner drivers going back to driving for firms. Here, man, the way I put it is that, look, if you're thinking about failing, you're gonna fail more than likely. If you're thinking about winning, you'll win. But it just, with any business, even this is not like, I never started off to do this like this. See all this here, the clothing and all that stuff. I never set out to do this. I didn't think it was going to end up being this. And same with the curtains. I never thought I was going to go in this deep with the curtains, and then I start doing separate interiors and then detailing. So you kind of, with business, you kind of have to roll with everything you do. And I find with haulage, like, lads get stuck in the mud with one customer, and they really do need a couple of different customers to keep them going. So look, it is what it is. It's you know, fodder for the eating, or whatever. What's it say? Like, fodder for the hungry. Whoever's hungry will go out and work. Do you know what I mean? I see a couple of bigger firms closing down and all, but that's probably because they were doing work for nothing, and it eventually came back to bite them. And that happens with all the big companies. Happened with Stalwart, happened with Gwynedd now across in the UK, and I'd say it's purely down to they weren't charging enough for their rates. They cut everyone out under the market to get down to, you know, to get all the work, and then eventually ended up running it for so long and then realised, oh, we can't afford to pay this now with the price of everything going through the roof, like the likes of diesel, tyres, trucks doubling in price, drivers' wages going up. That's the way it works. They go in at a certain price and then end up realising, oh shit, we can't get any more money out of this. So then they end up going bust. That's what happens. It always happens. It's happened, like, look over the past 30 years in any big firm, they're all doing it for nothing. So that's why all hauliers really need to, you know, start standing up for themselves and putting their hand out for a few more quid, because we're all in the same boat at the end of the day. Did you see Trucker Team's blue beacons? Why did you go for red? Because there's more red on my truck, so I had no blue in my truck, and I don't want to get pulled over by the police. So happens at most Irish firms who run blinged out V8s and pay drivers pity. Yeah, that's like anything, man. Do you know what I mean? And Irish firms, I haven't seen a big Irish firm go out of business in a long time. Who's the last one to go? Jesus, must be a while ago, isn't it? Oh, and come here. Just don't look at any other firms or what anyone else is doing. Like, I don't really give a shit what anyone else is doing, being dead honest, or what other companies are doing. What, stick to doing my own thing. Stick to doing my own thing. I don't really give a shit about what goes on. I'm in Wales, so kind of close. Yeah, you're not far off, man. You're not far off. There's just an ocean between us. That's all. DNK, I'm hungry. Come on, then. Fair play, T-Boy. Fair play. Oh no, sorry. No, I know you're saying that. Yeah, come on, then. Get it done. There'll be a lot of sleepless nights, but do it, like, you know, you'll get there. It's not easy now. That's one thing I will say for sure. It's not easy. I've watched my old man my whole life try to make it work. And now in fairness, he's not doing too bad. You know, he isn't at all. But it is fucking tough, like, you know what I mean? When we were growing up, like, my old man was always working. Always working. So, just be prepared for that. Because it'll happen. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. We all gotta hustle on that. Very best of work with Granddaughter Health. Not easy working full time and running a business. That isn't there. Thanks a million, my man. Appreciate it. Thing is though, the HGV drivers' pay went up. Same for subcontractors. Everyone would all be better off, and the firms would get more work. It is what it is. Everyone knows kind of the answer to how everything should work, but nothing ever works the way it's supposed to. So that's why the economy is constantly up and down, because no one knows what they're really doing. I don't think. I think everyone's just guessing and hoping for the best. That's all you can do. But anyway, this wasn't meant to be an entrepreneurial, let's all get rich together. Because I don't really think about that. I think if I have enough money in my wallet to go, okay, I can afford to get to work, and I can afford to put food in my fridge, and I can afford to kind of live my life a bit. Like, I think everyone gets real complacent nowadays with like chasing the next thing. Do you know what I mean? Or getting complacent with chasing like, life should be more than this or whatever. But this is life. You gotta pay to be in this life. You know what I'm saying? So we all gotta work, unfortunately. It's the way things work in this economy. Barna Transport truck Tony, who's on the M7 all the time. He always posts containers at the very nice truck, hasn't he? Yeah. Tony drives the 162 Scania. He actually got his truck the same year my brother got his twin wheel tag. I remember that real well. 2016 was a good year. But yeah, Tony's lorry is lovely. Jason's lorry is also very, very nice. The DAF XF. I'm sure you've all seen it. It's lovely. But anyway, yeah, that's the crack, lads. I'm gonna fake off here now in a second. Anyway, have a good night, lads. See you on the road tomorrow.